Hey guys, welcome back. Booker's is on the menu. We're going to do a neat pour review. And let me go ahead and...
This was a pickup by you last night.
Let me go ahead and open this up. This is... There it is.
Well rehearsed and choreographed as usual.
Yeah, it's our MO. So this is the 2021-03 batch of Booker's, also known as the Bardstown Batch. Bardstown Batch. Bardstown Batch. That's the one. We have sampled this already, and it was...
I hope so.
Very, very tasty. So this Bardstown batch clocks in at 62.75% ABV, or 125.5 proof as stated on the bottle. I'd ask you to read this, but...
Please don't. Oh my God.
It's not going to happen.
You can barely read it.
This is true. So you know, as we do here, I'm gonna read some things to you guys.
Well, I'm gonna back off and let you do this.
All right. Well, here we go. This batch has the matured amber color you've come to expect from our well-aged cask strength Booker's bourbon. You experience nice brown sugar and caramel aromas with a hint of charred oak while you lift a glass of this batch to your nose, and the sweet caramel character continues in the taste, along with some bakery spice. It was a hot, humid day in Kentucky when I selected this batch. Not me, you know, whoever wrote this when they did it. But the full-bodied taste will make it an ideal pour as the weather starts to turn crisp. It's August. It's not turning crisp anytime soon, so you can pass on that. But anyway, with a clean, pleasant finish, this batch is as inviting as the town that it's named for. Welcome to Bardstown Batch from Booker's. I'm excited.
I'm coming back in.
Oh, come on! Todd's coming.
So, believe it or not, there is a little bit of method to the madness here where we're doing the readings. We make light of it, like we're cheating. In some respects, we are, but at the same time, we don't want to just pretend like we know exactly what this is going to be, what it's going to taste like, in the tasting notes, in the nose. Instead, the nose. Instead, we want you to know what the distiller put on the bottle and what they are expecting, or at least what their tasters are getting out of this.
I wasn't actually paying attention to what you said there, but...
Oh, good. Well,
it sounded official. This is a hefty tasting pour.
have it no other way.
All right, Booker's. The whiskey in this package is the highest grade. Man, they choose font that's way too small for their card, and then they choose font that looks like it's written by a 7th grader. Anyway.
Smells like it did last night. I'm getting the same thing.
Don't tell them. However, the difference is the pour from last night I let sit out for like 20 minutes before we even nosed it.
So, explain.
This is very closed.
Explain, please, what that would mean. What difference you get?
Well, this is still a fresh whiskey. Even though it's not technically a neck pour, it's close to. It's been open for less than 24 hours, so it really hasn't had time to open up very much. Mm-hmm. And ideally, for something like this, especially as high a proof as it is, and as high quality whiskey as it is, I would generally, if I was doing this, let this sit out for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, open up a little bit, and it won't be so ethanol forward. Which right now, if you get your nose in there,
yeah, get some burn.
So it's a bit bitey.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I get cherry pie which
We're back to that.
sounds.
Well, no.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the
Well,
same. I get the same notes out of it today as I got out of it yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about it last night, and understand that everyone gets their own thing. You're not supposed to get any certain thing. Everyone's got a different nose, different palate, so everyone's going to get a different thing out of it. But for me, I got similar. I was getting an apple with a lot of cinnamon.
I can see the cinnamon. The cinnamon's dull. It's almost like a brown sugar cinnamon.
Right, I agree.
Cherry pie. I get those baking spices that they're talking about, and I get heavy cherry. And to me, that just makes pie.
I like pie.
If all you had to do was dump a can of cherries and some nutmeg and bake it, that's what you have.
So we're gonna make a cherry pie over Thanksgiving with Booker's.
Oh, it's an expensive cherry. Are you going to charge for that cherry pie?
I would.
No, it's good. So I get a little bit of the oak. I don't really get vanilla or anything like that. I get the cherry. I get a little bit of the oak. I get some cinnamon. That's about all I get on this.
There's one thing that I can't quite get it's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't quite wrap my brain around it.
Yeah, it's very good. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
One sip. Mm.
It's got some bite.
I said it last night. It's one of my all-time favorite whiskeys. It's fantastic. It's got the oak. You get a little bit of vanilla on the palate, I think. That cherry pie thing is still coming through for me. It's maybe a little bitey.
Yeah.
But again, it's freshly opened.
Right.
It's gonna open up very nicely. Next few weeks or so, it's gonna be very, very good.
I'm not getting much more off the taste than I was off the nose. It's very similar.
It's very bright.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a cherry jam. It's definitely on the brighter side. It's fantastic, and the finish is amazing. It just goes on for an eternity.
It does.
They did a good job with this one. So, what do we decide? Are we doing a score?
I think we're doing a bunghole score. We've only done one neat review.
The neat hole.
The bunghole. It doesn't change.
The neat bunghole.
The bunghole.
Okay. I know.
It's universal for our grading system. The bunghole.
This is fantastic. I mean, boy. I've got to give this like a 9.2.
Do you think if the flavors were the same and it was just a little less hot, it would be better?
No.
You don't think so?
Not for me.
Okay.
Not for me.
I think for me, because I'm getting a little more burn than I would like.
So, I mean, I can appreciate that. Everybody's palate's a little bit different, but for me, I like high proof whiskeys.
Right.
And I think this is a very good expression of what they were looking to get across.
I'm saying I've had some higher proof whiskeys neat that haven't burned as much as this. Well, again, not that this is excessive, but
keep in mind that it's fresh. If we were to revisit this in a few weeks, it'd be totally different.
Okay, there's an episode.
It would be totally
Booker's
different.
Revisited.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Booker's Part 2.
So, I have this really high. I have this at, like I said before, I have this at a 9.2.
Okay. Yeah, let's put it at 9.2, and then in a few weeks we'll circle back and see.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. I can't say no neat pour left behind because I'm not going to chug this.
And I could run in the other room and grab a drop of water and probably change it too.
It would.
Yeah.
Just for me though, I really enjoy the high proof. Yeah. I like that experience.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy the hell out of this. It's just the only takeaway, or the only drawback is there's a little more burn than I want.
Is it the Wrath of Khan?
No.
Hey, that fits into my, Manhattan Project Next Generation thing.
Anyways, let's wrap it up.
All right, so Booker's
9.2 on the bunghole.
fantastic. Good luck.
All right, we're out.
Peace. That is insanely good.